This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll...
Get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the double. Set, ready. Black 40. Ready.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the third round.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
24-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Watch out now. 52. Ready?
Here's Love. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Third down.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bears take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 by 6.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He'll get this out quickly to Adunze.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You look at this Packers defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Second and 11.
He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Stop low, 18. Come on, come on. 18 guard, 18.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he will have the Bears first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Now they'll change things up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
13 yards.
70 Lions.
First down,
Cup
Chicago.
19. Cup 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Okay,
They'll pass
ready?
up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Back to throw again.
Over the middle, Harrison.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
3rd and 8.
Let's go. 19, 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set striker. 3-3. 33. Yellow. Blue striker. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Play action this time with Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Packers at 10-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams. They're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. It's Clark. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. 43 rail.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready.
And he's got it. So he's stopped for no gain. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Black 40. Claw 10.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Down. Blue, 32.
Love now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Come on, set. Check, 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Red, 38. You got to throw this out. Hey.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Clark. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Looks good on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Here we go, set.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Bronco 80. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger.
Pass complete to Adunze.
And that play is blown out, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
60 Eagles.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
14 yards and a Chicago first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now back to throw.
Got a man, it's London.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
70 Timberwolves.
2nd and 4. This is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
They'll set up a throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and goal. short on 40 extra points.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The beautiful fake. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this race.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
33, yellow.
Here's Love. Staying on his feet. And he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Ready up.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Red, 38. Hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. Clark. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 118 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. They need 2. Here's third down.
Here we go. 50, green.
Working out of the gun. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut.
Now Love. From the left side, he's got Clark complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
23 yards, the final tally.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go. Start.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Lutz now to kick this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Ready. Crack 80.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, the return will stop right around the 25. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Here we go. Smith, red. Yellow. Hey, check mega. Ready?
On first down, Clark. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go. 52 book, check white.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Clark. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
130 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Mega. Hey, ultra. Go ultra. Hut, hut.
Love, they go play action now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10.
Set, hut. closer. Set.
Up the middle they go. It's Clark. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
10, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Start. Hot 70. Hot 70. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Dragon 6. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, they got a takeaway on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rushed decisions or another turnover.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And the slot man goes in motion left. 2nd and 14.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6, 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Shot. 17. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jaden Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Throw right side complete to Dotson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's another 1st down and what'll be a gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
In motion goes the tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Ready? Yep.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Lutz with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bears 17.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
Not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
32 yards.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They're going to look to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw here. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball to the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
60 by 6.
They'll look to throw again.
They'll get that complete to Harrison. And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Into the hands of London.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Drake London, 39 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will tie us at 24. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Dave York to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. To throw now. Here's Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
Set, hut. Yellow, 20, long, 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Clark. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ready?
Love fires that quickly outside. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Okay, right.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Red, 38. Go red. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. Ward. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Come on, set. 45, white, striker, 3-3. Set,
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
ready up. Down. 52, blue, 32. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Clark. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 50, 22 needle. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Clark. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
148 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Hey, check. Set.
Play action this time with Love. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. 43 rail. 10 cycle. Red cycle. 5.
Love now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Luntz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Luntz to kick it off.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
79
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Let's go now. 19 sight. 19, 18.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
There's a short one caught by Loveland.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
17, pioneer. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
They'll look to throw here.
Caught by London.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's third down.
Half the 60, half the 60. Hot 70, hot 70.
Back to throw.
Over the middle, Harrison.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming, 4th and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He'll try to do it himself.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Yellow. Hut.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Now he's free at the 35.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And down it goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Green Bay, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Chicago, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.